こんにちは皆さん、お元気ですか？ Hello, how are you? I'm gonna continue with the counters. 助数詞 This is the grammar video number 47 and at the same time like a number videos 11. 助数詞 We already learned some counter words in previous videos, but maybe I didn't explain you what this kanji mean. 助数詞 counter words. Well, the last one, this she, this is always for the grammatical words. For example, 名詞 this one, し the same kanji as here. 名詞 this is subjective. And 形容詞 いい形容詞 or な形容詞 the last one 形容詞 adjectives. And 副詞 that's the same kanji, the last one 副詞 is adverbs. And 動詞 this one the same kanji, this is verbs. So 助数詞 it's something to do with this kind of grammatical words し Now the first kanji 助 this comes from the verb 助けます it means to help. So if someone says 助けて it means help me 助けて well 助けます to help. So 助数詞 this 助 it means to help. Now the second kanji, this one 数 this comes from the verb 数えます it means to count, the verb to count. But only this, the first kanji, we can also pronounce 数 means numbers. And also 数 like here 助数詞 So 助数詞 it means some kind of words or the grammatical words that help to count the numbers. Today we're going to learn two counter words, まい and だい with this kanji. Well, まい it is to count something so flat and thin. So flat and thin, so flat. This is まい. And when we say 何枚 this is to ask the questions. 何枚 how many? Is for example how many papers, like something so thin and flat. 何枚 and with this kanji here we pronounce 何 not 何 but 何 何枚 The other one is 台 何台 how many, but with this 台 it means like a machines or vehicles like cars, bus, taxis, and all kind of vehicles, and also some big equipment. This is also 台 and today it's very easy. まい and 台 are very easy to learn, so don't worry. And in the end of this video there will be a quiz as usual, so please stay till the last part and you can do this test. These two are very easy because there's no exceptions. Do you know what I mean? When we learned this one, 1本、2本、3本 for the long things, you see these are the yellow things and pink things. So these are the exceptions. 1本 with jump sound or 3本 with 点々. But in this case, and まい and 台 there are no exceptions, all the same. So it's very easy. Well, let's count. 1枚 for very thin and flat things. 1枚、2枚、3枚、4枚、5枚、6枚、7枚、8枚、9枚、10枚. And for the machine and big equipment, 1台、2台、3台、4台、5台、6台、7台、8台、9台、10台. So without any exceptions. So easy. Well, let's practice counting origami with me. Origami is these kind of papers. Origami. And do you remember this phrase? 場所に something があります。or someone がいます。場所 this is the place に this place に something because this is the thing があります。we use あります。when it is about the persons we say someone がいます with this verb but this one is with the things so I can ask you like this ここに折り紙が何枚ありますか？ここに折り紙が何枚 How many? 何枚ありますか？ Let's count 1枚2枚3枚4枚5枚6枚7枚8枚ここに折り紙が8枚あります。Now this time with Chiogami. Chiogami is very similar to origami, but with the design is Japanese style design. This is Chiogami. Chiogami. ここに千代紙が何枚ありますか？ここに千代紙が何枚ありますか？何枚かな？ Well, let's count. 数えましょう。1枚、2枚、3枚、4枚、5枚、6枚、7枚、8枚、9枚、10枚。ここに千代紙が10枚あります。And do you notice that I say ここに the place 千代紙が the subject 10枚 so the number comes after the subject after the noun ここに千代紙が10枚あります。This is very normal way. So we count papers with 枚 and we say papers 紙 and this is the order. The first red one 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 This is 紙 and this kanji we can also pronounce し but this means paper 紙 The other example is like ticket. We count ticket like 1枚2枚3枚 Ticket we say just like in English チケット but not T チケット This is also the ticket or Japanese word 切符 and this is the kanji 切符 This is also the ticket so it can be for example ticket for the trains or ticket for the movie or any kind of ticket, we say 切符 or チケット. The other example is 写真. 写真 is the photograph, the picture. 写真 because this is very, very thin and flat thing. So this is 写真 is also 1枚2枚3枚. Well, nowadays we have lots of pictures inside of our mobile, right? But even so, we count these pictures like 1枚2枚3枚 The other example is the plates. Plates we count 1枚2枚 This is お皿 I put this O for the respect お皿 or maybe you can only say like this 皿 but the intonation is not Sarah but 皿 okay お皿 or お皿 This is plate and we count with 枚 We count with 枚 the clothes For example シャツ Well this is quite difficult to write in katakana し, this is so horizontal. Ya is small one. Ya. And tsu is vertical. So vertical. It's very similar but different. Shi, ya, tsu. Shatsu. This is shirt. Shirt. And if you want to distinguish t-shirt and white shirt, t-shirts. T-shirts. This is t-shirts. White shirts. Well, white shirts is like the neck is like white. Like this clothes. White shirts, it means business shirt. For the men, when they have their ties and jacket like this, and they use white shirts, business shirt, white shirts. But only shirts is okay. We use for the clothes, mai. Let's learn this word and this katakana. Can you read it? Tissue. Tissue. Well, this is quite difficult to write in katakana, right? The first one, te. And the second one, e, small e. Then we pronounce t, not te, t. And after, there are two, but small two. So this means this is the jump sound. Ti. And shi. This is was horizontally. Shi and small u. So together, shu. Then all together, tissue. Oh, so exaggerated, but tissue. So tissue is just the same as in English. This one. Tissue. So thin. So this is also 1枚, 2枚, 1枚, 2枚, like this. So tissue, we count with mai. But tissue can be like this in the box. So in this case, we don't say 1枚, 2枚. No. Then, because these are the box, then we use the word of box. Hako. This kanji can pronounce hako or bako. Do you remember these numbers? Like a universal one. Well, not universal one, but when it doesn't belong to the small things or long things or things like this, in many occasions, usually we use 1つ、2つ、3つ、4つ、5つ、6つ、7つ、8つ、9つと、or 1個、2個、3個、4個、5個、6個、7個、8個、9個、10個. These two are the synonym, okay? So in this case, I can say like this. 2つ or 2個. But if I want to say a box of tissues or two boxes of tissues, so I want to use this box, this word. Then I'm going to use this hako. One box, a box of tissues, I say here, 1つ but without つ. 1箱. 1箱. Do you understand? 1箱, it means one box. Two boxes. The second one. 2つ but without つ. It means 2箱. 2箱. This is two boxes. Well, till here. When I want to say 3 boxes, I can use this one. Some, like normal numbers. 3箱, 4箱, 5箱, like this. But 3 you can use in many ways. Like 3箱 or with this me, still me, but only me. 2箱, 2箱. So for the 3 boxes, you can say the both way. 2箱 or 3箱. But after, you can use the normal numbers with 箱. How do you think we count chocolate? チョコレート. Because chocolate can be 板チョコ or トリュフ. 板チョコ, it means a tablet of chocolate. Like this. 板チョコ. Because this is very, very thin, so we can count like 1枚、チョコレートが1枚、2枚、3枚。Because this is very thin, very flat. So we count 板チョコ, the tablet of chocolate, we count 1枚、2枚、3枚。But トリュフ, so トリュフ or we say both way, チョコレートボンボン。So chocolate bonbon, how can we count? Because this is not very thin. So we don't count with 枚. But we count with 1個、2個、3個、4個、5個、6個、7個、8個、9個、10個。Or 1つ、2つ、3つ、4つ、5つ、6つ、7つ、8つ、9つと just at exactly the same as the fruit with 1つ、2つ or 1個、2個 in the case of トリュフor チョコレートボンボン。And in the case of the box, maybe you can get some present, a box of chocolate. Then this one you know it because this is box 1箱。Just as I explained you before, 1箱。Now let's practice with 台。台。Just vehicles or also big equipment. For example, 自動車 automobile, 車 car. So these are things we count like 1台、2台、3台。And also 自動車, this is the car or automobile. 自転車 very similar one, but the second 漢字 is different. This is 動きます to move. And this one 10 is like to move circular. 自転車 this is bicycle. Bicycles 自転車 we count with 台。 Other examples with other words. Bus, this is bus. For example, バスが2台来ました。バスが2台来ました。It means, oh, 2 buses just came. バスが2台来ました。And with taxi, this is taxi. 駅の前にタクシーが10台ぐらいあります。タクシー the second one. 駅 this is the station. 駅の前に前 this is in front. 駅の前に in front of the station. 駅の前にタクシーが10台ぐらいあります。ぐらい this is more or less about 10. It means in front of the station there are about 10 taxis. 駅の前にタクシーが10台ぐらいあります。ピアノ We count piano also with 台 It's like a big equipment. So do you understand this one? 教室にピアノが1台あります。教室 This is classroom. In a classroom there is one piano. There is a piano. 教室にピアノが1台あります。教室にピアノが1台あります。We count with 台、1台、2台、3台 the electronics. For example, ラジオ、radio, テレビ、television, TV, and computer, パソコン、personal computer. Well, if I say like this, 図書館にコンピューターが3台あります。図書館に in the library 図書館にコンピューターが the computer コンピューターが3台あります。 図書館にコンピューターが3台あります。There are 3 computers in the library. Big equipment like 冷蔵庫 fridge we use with die. For example, 冷蔵庫 and with adjective 新しい冷蔵庫 new fridge or refrigerator. And 新しい this is new and in the contrary is 古い old 古い old 新しい new. So new fridge, new refrigerator 新しい冷蔵庫。先週 last week 先週新しい冷蔵庫を1台買いました買います This is the verb to buy, but I'm talking about 先週 last week, so I must put this 買います to the last the past tense 買いました先週新しい冷蔵庫1台買いました。I bought a new fridge last week. Now a quiz time. But this time only 8 questions. First 3 is gonna be the dictation. So you must listen to them very carefully and write them in hiragana, katakana, and also if you can, use your kanjis too.And these are at the same time the questions. So it's like a conversation. So you write these dictations, then after you must answer them, okay? And from the last 5 questions, this is the translations into Japanese. So let's get started. 1番目。あなたの家にコンピューターが何台ありますか？あなたの家にコンピューターが何台ありますか？あなたの家にコンピューターが何台ありますか？あなたの家にコンピューターが何台ありますか？ 2 番目。今、携帯に写真が何枚ぐらいありますか？今、携帯に写真が何枚ぐらいありますか？今、携帯に写真が何枚ぐらいありますか？今、携帯に写真が何枚ぐらいありますか？ 3 番目。あなたの家に車が何台ありますか？あなたの車に車が何台ありますか？あなたの家に車が何台ありますか？あなたの家に車が何台ありますか？ Now translation into Japanese. So the first 4番目。There are 6 very beautiful plates on the table. There are 6 very beautiful plates on the table. 5番目。My friend Christina gave me a box of very delicious chocolate bonbon on Christmas. Again, my friend Christina gave me a box of very delicious chocolate bonbon on Christmas. 6番目。Give me a piece of tissue, please. Give me a piece of tissue, please. Give me a piece of tissue, please. 7番目。I bought 3 wonderful or fantastic shirts in a department store last week. I bought 3 wonderful shirts in a department store last week. 8番目。最後です。頑張ってね。最後です。The last one. My son-in-law bought one very big and expensive TV in a department store last month. My son-in-law bought one very big and expensive TV in a department store last month. If you liked this video, would you please give me one like? And also, if you can share my videos with your friends, that will help me a lot. Maybe you can write me some messages in the commentary. いかがでしたか？今日もここまで見てくださってどうもありがとうございます。テストはどうでしたか？簡単でしたか？このビデオが気に入ってくださったら、ぜひいいねボタンお願いいたします。そしてチャンネル登録をまだなされていなかったら、ぜひしてくださいね。そして私のビデオをお友達にシェアしていただけたら、とても助かります。ではまた会いましょう。じゃあね。バイバイ。